Welcome to Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. It's only just about a 15-minute drive from our hotel. So I'd say we got pretty lucky. It's Sunday morning and there's only 3 cars in front of us. It is 9:15. Okay, we just got into the national park. It was $25 per vehicle to come in. There was only 3 cars ahead of us, so there wasn't a line, which is fantastic. It's a Sunday morning on Labor Day weekend, about 9:30 in the morning. So I'm very happy that there's not a lot of traffic here. So we're gonna head to the visitor center and then see where we can and can't go with our dog. But it looks like this is gonna be pretty much a drive with a lot of scenic overlooks. That's what we're gonna check out this morning. See, the first stop is Tamichi Point Overlook, and you can see the canyon behind us right as soon as you come in, before you even get to the visitor center. There's a lot more traffic here at the visitor center. I think most people probably got here before we did. Almost out of parking, but you know, there's room. We're gonna come here and see where we can hike with the dog. Here's the visitor center. Black bear was seen at the entrance on the 5th. That was like just yesterday. Wow. Water's down there. Well, there's water down there at the bottom. The next stop is called Pulpit Rock. I don't know what we're gonna see. It's different from the last time, but we're gonna check out all the stops here at the national park and show you what there is to look at. That's where we want to go, right there. Oh, look at the green on the river. Looks so much more close up right here. That's so beautiful. Gotta take turns. I don't think the dog wants to climb up on those rocks. Wow. So here's something only experience of coming will tell you, is that it's probably better to visit this place later in the afternoon. So the sun would be shining on the canyon for better pictures, rather than in the morning you kind of get that glare shooting into the sun. So if I would have looked at the map, and I would have thought about that prior, but it didn't really work with our schedule because we were going back to Telluride. Hey, say hello! So we're going back to Telluride this evening. So we kind of had to just come in the morning. Plus it's going to be well into the 90s. It's going to be pretty hot. So at any rate, this is what we get today. But if you're here for photographs, I would suggest coming later in the afternoon or closer to sunset if you could. It'd be a beautiful golden view on the canyon. Sorry. Rock Point, 294 yards, and dogs are allowed. So we're going to go on this one for sure. Rock Point. Wow. You know, because of the lighting, you probably can't even see. Look at that drop. Just amazingly beautiful. There's people hollering over on the other side of the canyon. So look at the stripes going down the hillside, the different sedimentary layers. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Stop's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. It's beautiful. It talks about these pegmatite dikes, on how these rock formations came to be. Molten rock squeezed upward into the fissures to form the light-colored bands, which thread the black canyon's otherwise dark rock. So that's those lines that I pointed out just a few minutes ago. This spot was called Chasm View, C-H-A-S-M. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, you can really hear the river down there. Oh, I would love to go rafting down at the bottom of that canyon. That sounds like so much fun. Best part about this stop was the sound of the river below, but I believe that the other one was a little more spectacular. The Rocky Point. So far, I think that was my favorite. Wasn't that what it was called? Rocky Point? Rocky something. So this is the painted wall stop, and there's nowhere to park. It looks like the lighting would be really good for pictures over there, but you can really see those sedimentary lines going through the rocks.
It's painted.
It's painted. So we're gonna keep moving. I'm guessing that all of these are actual mountain cedar, which is why this stop is called Cedar Point. So this path has some interpretive signs. It's telling us that way in the distance, those are the West Elk Mountains. So it's kind of nice. It also explains what a lot of these different trees and shrubs are. Ha ha ha, look what I found. Some twisted juniper. Cactus Atlas, if you're watching, that one's for you. If you guys are checking out this video, you should check out my buddy Cactus Atlas on YouTube. He's very good, and it's a couple, and they found several twisted junipers on their adventures, so I had to share that one. Now this trail has a lot more shade, so it's a little more pleasant given the heat of the day. Look at the walls. So we took a bunch of pictures there. I didn't get much video, but man, that was the best spot. Do not miss that spot. That is a must-see. Cedar Point. Okay, we're almost to the end. This is the second to the last stop. This is Sunset Point. So obviously this is facing west with incredible sunset views. Okay, we've reached the end of the road for the national park on this side of the canyon, and I'm going to show you the loop. There's nowhere to park. There's a big hiking trail that goes from here, and so they can't hear me. So this is the start of a hiking trail. If you're here for longer and you're going to do a hike, that's where you would go. Warrior Point Trail. Right there. So, you know, I alluded to mommy brain yesterday, and my husband's reminding me that I still have mommy brain. And sometimes I'm new at this whole YouTube thing, and I try to talk about where I'm at, and I flub up because I have mommy brain. So please forgive me. Okay, it's 12:15, and now look at the traffic coming in the park. We got here at 9:15, and there was only 3 cars. So just keep that in mind. I think I did recommend earlier that you come in the evening for pictures, but yeah, come early so you don't have to stand in this line of traffic. If you camp here, then you can go get nice sunset pictures.
We was smart.
Wow. Look at this. Holy cow.
Holy guacamole.
Holy
Batman.
guacamole. Oh my goodness.
I can see 4 miles
And it ended.
miles.
How many cars did you count? I wasn't counting. 43. Okay, so for the day today at this national park, we pretty much just drove along the South Rim Road, and we've made it all the way to the end and back. It took us about 2.5 hours for all the stops, and we really intended this to be just a half a day because we're headed to Telluride this afternoon. So, you know, different people could stay longer, stay shorter. It's pretty much just a drive with a lot of beautiful views, and then I think you have to get a backcountry permit if you want to do longer hikes, go down towards the river, anything other than just driving through. But it was stunning, beautiful. We had a great time, and I'm signing off from Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park.